100% off of one up tilt.
If they get one hit, they can combo you into like 60. And then from there, even though they don't have every kill option in the world, forward smash kills, so they already have one kill option on the board.
Yeah.
And then from there, they can just chip away at you to find more.
Yeah, forward smash at 70 will do it.
Yeah. Well, we were on small as well, and if you were at ledge at 60, you're gone. Well, actually, I don't know. Palu's light, right?
No, Palu's medium.
Like, above or below Martin Lucina?
I think she's above them, as in heavier.
Oh, so you're like a slightly upper middleweight. So you're actually, yeah.
This has been a great edge guard from Solis.
Yeah, I was actually just talking about, I feel like both of these guys have very similar mentalities and very similar strengths with the game. They're both really solid fundies neutral players that are really good at just finding early stocks. Both of them are like really good at just finding a way to kill you at 40, so this should be a very explosive set. But ironically, the first stock, while I'm talking about killing early, Devin's still living to 140 so far. Good neutral air. That won't close, though.
Nice tag from Solis as well.
Yeah.
But Devin has brought this from a deficit to an advantage.
Yep. A stock lead. I will say percent leads in this game are fake. Like, when you have the stock lead, that's real. And to an extent, of course. Like, obviously...
Nice fair one into regular fair to close out that stock.
Yeah, it was just a really well spotted forward air to take the stock. I'm wondering, I feel like both players are just trying to feel each other out right now based on the way things are going. Devin going for grab there. That's something interesting I'm noticing about this game in general recently anymore. I think, is grab like a true punish on normal getup for a lot of characters?
So technically you have one frame of vulnerability on your neutral getup before 100%. After 100%, you have more frames of vulnerability.
I know that, because one thing I also know, did you know if you, I think I told you about this, if you go back to ledge and you don't have ledge invulnerability, so like if I ledge trump you and you go back to ledge, not only do you not have ledge invincibility, when you get off ledge, all of your get up options have less invulnerability too. So like, I can't up B, Toon Link up B your roll, but if I trump you and then you go back to ledge, I can up B your roll because it'll catch it while it's vulnerable, because it's vulnerable for longer. I didn't know that applied to if you were above 100% though.
Yeah, when you're above 100%, all of your get-up options, specifically neutral get-up, has more vulnerability frames.
Only neutral get-up?
I think so.
I'll look into that, but that is really, really interesting. I didn't know that about the game. I knew your ledge hang had less vulnerability. Like, if you were hanging on ledge, you only have like 5 or 6 frames of invulnerability. But I guess it would make sense because if you have, it would apply the same rules as it would when you get off of ledge after being trumped. It's the same kind of philosophy where it's like less invulnerability also means less invulnerability on your get-up. So it makes sense, but only neutral get-up sounds weird. Anyways, interesting I think that's really interesting, though, because I've been getting grabbed out of my normal get-ups a lot recently. And I just don't know if it's like a new meta thing that I don't know about or what.
This newfangled meta.
Yeah, dude, I'm so old. You know the smiling friends scene? Yeah. Dude, what are you even doing here, man? You're so old. Where's your wife? Go home to your family. That's how I feel. While I'm talking about this, we're having this very exciting last hit set game right now, where all of their main kill options are online. Like, I think even Wolf dash attack kills at this point, but Solis is going to be the one to find the back air.
The rage back air, that would not have killed without rage, but with rage, that'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I meant when I said at that percent, any key move in their kit that would kill, would kill. You know what I mean? Like, anything that makes sense to kill kills at that point.
Solis played Captain Falcon against Dirt Battles. Interesting.
I know Solis has been playing Captain Falcon a lot in general in friendlies recently. So, yeah. No, it's just a lot of, like, characters he's just been playing around with. I think it's... What game did he go? Falcon. So what I think happened was game 1, probably Dirt Battles almost won, and then he was like, I'm just going to go to the super winning matchup. Because he tends to do that. He did that versus... He did that versus me. You know, he used to go Joker versus me, and now he goes Aegis, because Aegis just destroys Toon Link. Yeah. Demolishes my character. So that makes sense.
I'm surprised he doesn't go Aegis more against me. He might be afraid of getting edge guarded, but...
I think that makes sense. One thing I always found really interesting about you, and I do mean this because I've played like Arc D. Like all of last week, I've played like Arc D and Druish in like Gus and stuff. All of them really good Palutenas. And I still swear none of them have a solid edge guarding as you. You're just really good at closing out stocks.
Appreciate it.
Like, I genuinely mean that. Like, maybe it's just because like matchup experience. But like really, I've played so many Palutenas, especially within the last week, and I still think you have better edge guarding than most people in general that I've played. So if I were Solis, I'd be afraid of getting edge guarded with my really edge guardable character against someone with edge guarding that good. You know what I mean? So it makes sense. Aegis, the problem with Aegis when you're a secondary of the character, which Solis is you just can't, you're never going to be consistent. You're always going to have random games where it's like, oh, I'm dead at 40 now. It's the nature of the character, you know what I mean? You have to be really good at playing disadvantage with only Aegis, like as Aegis, to circumvent that weakness. And even then, it's not going to be perfect, because that's just... Like, I'll put it like this. Me and Odin had a conversation about this, where I think Aegis is really, really good. I think she's like top 5 in the game. But even compared to Cloud in this game, I think Cloud having a bad recovery is less significant than Aegis having a bad recovery. Because a certain level of skill at getting back to stage can circumvent that weakness, whereas with Aegis, it's always present, even if you're really good off stage.
All right, Devin finally gonna stop the bleeding.
I need to talk about the game. That's wild. What happened? Just a lot of adaptation?
Yeah, a lot of adaptation, a lot of slow play from Solis to incentivize Devin to approach a lot, and it has been working. And a lot of good edge guards as well, or ledge trapping from Solis.
Yeah.
No jump here. Oh, wait, no, okay, never mind. There is a jump.
I think...
Grab, back throw. Ooh, questionable DI.
I don't want to jinx this, but I do think he's still in the game.
I don't think so. I think Solis is our best. I think Solis is arguably the best player in Columbus outside of like our top 2, like Geist and Doorstop. I think Solis is probably the best player in Columbus at just keeping a lead and not letting it go. That's my personal opinion. It's not objective fact, but I think from what I've watched and what I have personally experienced, he is incredibly good at keeping a lead and playing the lead well. He is a very composed player, doesn't overextend a lot, very rarely in fact.
I understand that, and that's true. But I was mostly talking from a Joker perspective, because with Arsene Online, unironically, you become a glass cannon-y character, so you kind of bounce.
Can be like a down, like thrown off stage, and then a down smash from Wolf, and you could lose your stock right then.
No, even Nair, he was at a high percent. Even Nair would have just closed it.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. And then on his last stock, he could have just found the game normally. But you are right. I will I will credit that for Solis. I do think Solis within Columbus is one of the best players at just holding a lead. I do think that really.
Devin's getting caught holding the ledge a little too long.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's scary about Solis ledge trapping is you really never know when that trump's gonna come up. I really don't. I think that the most consistent thing you could probably do is honestly ledge jump, but that's scary.
Yeah, and he normally has those scouted out pretty good.
Yeah, because that's the best option, so he's probably aware of it. I think ledge jump and ledge roll would be your best options against Solis personally. Even though ledge roll is really risky, you gotta think he's gotta commit to covering ledge jump. So if you roll past ledge, sometimes those would be your two best bets.
An unfortunate time for Arsene to come out for Squiggles, but for Devin, but is gonna end up cleaning up that stock. But I mean, as we can see, like Solis is getting 2 Arsenes a stock, and when that's the case, it is so hard to find yourself in the lead.
That's true, because you just. Once Arsene is on the board, you have to slow down and respect Joker so much. It's one reason why I still think Joker is top 10 in the game right now, even though a lot of people are like low on Joker anymore. I still think this character is top 10 in the game. Just because how much happened once Arsene's on the board. Like, he just died at like 90, wasn't it?
I mean, he died at like 100 something, but yeah.
No, but still, he just reversaled him out of the corner, and now he's dead. It was Devin's advantage turned into Solis' stock. That's what I mean. Joker's really good at finding those. And Joker's just this really strong character with, honestly, I want to say...
Ooh, great timing on that forward smash. Gives Devin some hope here.
That's what I mean when I say Devin and Solis are very similar players to an extent. I feel like both of them know when they have to make big plays to swing the game state back to their favor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just feel like Solis doesn't go for that many big plays, especially not in disadvantage. Solis, again, very composed player. So like we saw, he went for a forward smash there, but that was in advantage, arguably in neutral. All right, this is your opportunity to jump back to ledge and down smash, but unfortunately...
Is this huge?
Okay, that is a great grab. Yeah, but Devin just letting Solis jump right on over him, and it is you and I up on stream.